Hey guys, so I just a duck with no luck. This person told me, first she told me he or she told me to draw a Taylor Swift. Then he or she told me to draw Rose. So when I checked on Rose on Pinterest, I found this two. So I don't know which one in specific. Is it just a rose or just Rose from Blackpink? Considering that person Taylor Swift, then this type of people tends to be on Blackpink and stuff too. Because I don't know, that's just my wild guess, but I'll use this as a tutorial because the guy who gave me two more requests that I did told me to make a tutorial, and I kind of want to make a tutorial also. So thanks to both of you for giving me so many requests and stuff. I really, really appreciate it. So let's get started. So before you draw and drawing, there are like two things. That is, if you're drawing something big and complex, you have to find the simple shapes. Considering this pretty lady, considering she's a model, she's pretty. Has a circle shape head, and yeah, so that's just how I do it. I'll just, I'm sorry if my hand's shaking. I'll just circle it and then put a straight line here and then look for the eye lines, and I'll try, as you can see the eye lines on here, I'll try to find the eye line on here. I'm not good at shapes, faces, so and the chin line, I'll try to wild guesses with my blind eye on this. It's just blind guesses, so also the places the face puts turn, and I'll try to do this just like that. Then if it's a lady, that it will be some, based on the face fat. Calling face fat on a model feels wrong. Then I'll try to go eyes. If the people is like 1:1 point, the eye level and the ear level gonna be same. And then there goes the neck. I'm not gonna draw the clothes because I'm just not a big fan of it, and I'm used to the male stuff. Then I'll try to guess the shoulder by this. I'll give another good tutorial once I get a big time on an easier subject. So, cause giving a tutorial on just random women on stuff is just hard for explanation, because considering considering people like this or stuff like this have a lot. I'm not gonna copy the clothes because I just don't wanna. That will take so much time, but I'll still try my best to do that. Then you'll just guesses. So there are three stuff if you wanna be good on arts. That is, what kind of that is, you know, first you have to start from the easier subjects, not stuff like this, because stuff like this is really hard to make. As you can see, I guess the shoulder joints, and I guess the face stuff. Then comes the part 2, that is detailing, I mean making the main drawing, that is putting the eyes, and stuff. Considering these K-pop models, I don't know, they never have they never happens to have the The smiles always in a moody face. Eyebrows are easy. That's okay. I kind of got off symmetry. I did this on a purpose. Also not on a purpose that I'm trying to make the chin on more right side, as you can see on the drawings. Then comes the eyeballs. People often uses multiple shadows and shades, but I'm kind of going on a wild guess. Then the hair. So this is the step 2, like assuming the hairlines, assuming everything else, just to make it, assuming everything else just to make it more. So it's where the experience comes in, because the more experienced you get, the more easy it's for you to assume and get good at it. So I'm sorry if it's I'm sorry to if I'm drawing while teaching and it's not ending up good to the people I got the request from. I ask for a big forgiveness. So this is the second part, that is assuming stuff while looking at it on why everything else is. It's just, I don't know. You have to be really experienced, and as more experience you get, more mature you get, more and more good you're at drawing. I'm sorry for the stuttering and English stuff. I'll make better tutorial. It's not a tutorial. It's it. This is where you get. So this is the part of the drawing which is fun to me, just detailing. So this is the place you have to find, like the inside the hair there are gonna be details. Outside the hair there are not gonna be much details. Also the lines and strokes. If you want to be good at lines and strokes, you just have to be good at the I forgot the word. Practicing. Yeah, practicing. Uh, I'm sorry to the people that try to make a tutorial on it. It's not a tutorial. I can't make a tutorial on a hard drawing. I'm sorry. Because it's just not possible for me to talk while make something detailed, considering women are my weak points. I mean, in both, I'm scared of women. At the same time, I can't even draw them properly. I know big artists like ZHC, they have way better tutorials, but if you're gonna watch mine, I'm not gonna make this video tutorial. I'm not gonna. I'm considering posting it. Okay, all done. So in this part, this is a third part where you kinda start shading, assuming the light points. Like if it light goes from the upper, it's gonna be there gonna be a shade on here and underneath. You can also give glow marks, considering these are models. They have the glow marks everywhere, as you can assume. So there we go. The rose from Lisa, rose from I don't know where. Blackpink, whatever. Lady Rose. I'm sorry. As a point, I'm gonna put a rose in the side. No, there is no point actually. There we go, my female character. It came in. I tried to make a tutorial and I failed. As a matter of fact, I'll draw a rose and I'm gonna put it as tutorial at the end of the video. So there we go. So if you want to make a tutorial, if you want to be an artist, on, I don't know, or try to start an art career, there is three things you have to put in mind. That is, start by drawing the most simple stuff, like, as you can guess, a rose. The thing you can assume easily. God, that's such a bad rose. There you go. And then, after drawing the most simple part, you can just detail it. I kind of messed up there. Okay, so after drawing the most simple part, then you have to put a detail. You have to put where the light comes in. Let's example, the light comes from here. You're gonna make sure you put your details on here. So the basic is just try to find the most easiest drawing, then start to detail it. Like, if the light comes from here, there's not gonna be much more light revealing on these places. You can just detail it, and you can just decide that how much detail you want based on what kind of drawing you're doing. If you want hard details or a lot of details, you can put the detail marks here and then just put it like that. Or you could do the light details. A lot of artists prefer the light ones because those are easy one to detail. And the hard ones like this, these are really hard to put on, so a lot of artists doesn't do that. Then you can just post it here. You can also post the light marks like this, like I did this on these places. So that's the point. And the third part of the drawing is practice, like straight line and stuff. Find a drawing that has most most simple shapes, like the car's tire. You can just draw a tire like this, and yeah, you can practice on it, add details on the tire, stuff like this. So yeah, if you want to be an artist, if you want to be good at it, if you have to find simple drawings and start detailing them. Then slowly you learn to detail those. You go to the harder parts, and hardest part. So that's the tutorial. I put it in the last of the video, so there you go. I'm not gonna put a thumbnail shot, and I'm not gonna upload it. Okay, there's a now the thumbnail shot. So there you go.